Hey there, Stampin' friends. Happy Wednesday, everybody. It's time to play with some sparkling snowflakes today. So if you are on, come on in, say hello, let me know that you're here, get some comments up and running today. So we're going to do a little bit of housekeeping while you guys come in. I am always live every Wednesday here on YouTube or Facebook. So if you are joining me on either one, pop in and say hi so I know that you guys are here. Every Wednesday, 10 a.m. Eastern time, I am here with a live video for you guys. So we're going to talk about this catalog. It's getting ready to retire. So we are in last chance with this one. And we are going to work with my creative escape for this month. So we are using Sparkling Snowflakes, and that can be found on page 39 of our holiday mini catalog. This is actually not retiring. It will unbundle, and we will see it, they say in another publication, maybe it'll be an online item, but we are not losing the snowflakes, so yay for that. So it does come with it is a bundle, sorry, and it comes with a tag topper punch. So I'm going to show you that as well today. But this is my creative escape. So if you're a subscriber, this is the class that you're going to get in the next couple weeks. If you are not a subscriber, you can actually just grab this class individually, and there'll be a link in the description of the video so that you can pick up this class, because I'm using a retired paper and it's sold out, but I do have some. So yay for that. So how is everybody today? Are we doing all right? Hopefully everything's working. I'm going to hold on for a comment. So if you can see and hear me okay, just throw a comment in there because I'm not seeing anything. I have a different setup today. So I'm having a hard time seeing if anybody's watching and if we're viewing. So let me go. I'm going to pull this up a second on my laptop just to make sure streaming is going okay. Hold on. Okay, looks like we're working all right. So if you guys follow me on social, you may have noticed that I had a major craft room redo over the weekend, and I can't find my clamp that I usually video with. So I'm using a different setup, which means I can't see very well. I use my phone and I can't see very well. So this is fun today, right? Yeah, so much fun whenever you change things around and you organize and then you can't find what you're looking for. Do you guys ever do that? Probably not. Probably not. But my room looks gorgeous. I have so much more space. I have some storage. Yeah, it looks great. All right. So we talked about Creative Escape. Also, I just want to do a quick reminder, guys, that clearance rack was refreshed. Now, many, many items sold big time yesterday. These are while supplies last, but there's still some super, super good deals on there. So you can check out my clearance rack. Here is my shopping information. So we'll run that down there so that you can hop over and look and see what is left in that clearance rack. For those of you guys who are demonstrators, remember that you're getting clearance rack and your discount. So those items are even cheaper, right? And then finally, look at this gorgeousness, friends. Look at this. So these are the new catalogs coming out. If you need a copy, let me know. If you're a demonstrator, you have a complimentary copy either in your hands or already heading your way. If you are a customer, I do have mine coming. So if you did not sign up through my link, let me know and I can get you copies of the catalogs. So we'll be playing with this a little bit here in the next upcoming weeks, but celebration begins in January. So remember that every time you have a $50 or $100 purchase, you get to pick something out of here for free. And there's more in this brochure than I've ever seen. We have a lot more offering for you guys, and I think you're going to really, really be happy with that. All right, everybody's ready for spring, right? Yeah, it's very gray here. Winter hasn't really seemed to hit yet. It's not terribly cold, but it's just kind of damp and gray, and I'm over it already. Over it. All right, so what we're going to do today is we're going to do my Creative Escape again with the Sparkling Snowflakes. So this is a class I have available now. Subscribers, you're automatically getting it. But if you're not a subscriber, I have a very limited amount of classes because I'm including the Snowflake Magic Designer Series paper. This paper retired. It's already gone. There is no more, but I had a stash of my own. And so I have a very limited amount of classes I can offer. So you're going to get half a pack of this paper. You're going to get the faceted gems, and you're going to also get a roll of the sheer ribbon. This one's new. I used up all of mine. I've gone through this season like it was water. This is an amazing, amazing ribbon. It is not retiring, so I am thankful for that. Hardest part sometimes is just getting the packaging opening. Hello, friends that are joining. We're so glad to have you. And if you're catching the replay, just pop in and say that you're here for the replay so I can swing back and say hi. So there's that gorgeous sheer ribbon with the silver trim. These gems are retiring. This paper's already gone. So you're going to get every card you're going to see today, 2 of each. So it's an 8-card class. And that paper, look at that, just shimmer and sparkle. I love it. All right, so let's go ahead and get started. We're going to work with our basic white. And I stuck with the same color scheme for all of these cards. So we're going to use a little combo of Lost Lagoon, Pretty Peacock, and Smoky Slate. So we can attach these 2 pieces together. So I've got that designer paper and the Pretty Peacock here. And I also have running out of adhesive. 'Tis the season for that too, right? All righty. So we have just a nice thin, I love these little 1/8. I know some of you guys hate me when I do 1/8 inch borders, but I think it just looks super, super pretty. Hey, Lori. Hey, Jeanne. Glad to have you all here. I am getting ready to wrap things up here in the studio and go on a retreat tomorrow. I cannot wait. So I will be getting all of my Christmas cards done tomorrow. Or not tomorrow. Gosh, that would be awesome if I could get them all done tomorrow. But I'm going to be getting them done. Actually, let's scoot this over to be, I want it off center, but I don't want it directly in the middle. So yeah, I'm going to spend the weekend away with my girlfriends at my Sisterhood of the Traveling Stamps retreat. So we've been doing this, oh my gosh, I don't know how many years it's been, 15 years, something like that. We've been going on these retreats, and there's just about 12 of us, and we're going to go hang out together and spend the weekend and do whatever we want to do. My job, Christmas cards. All right, so there we are. And then we need to do a little bit of stamping. So I've got a decal circle, and then that's the 2 3/8 punch. Love in this punch. Love, love. And we're going to do a smoky slate. Which one did I use? I've got some glare here. Smoky slate snowflake. This is the medium one. Oh, I'm rocking the table. So sorry. All right, so we're just going to do a snowflake there in the center. Now you want to check your ink. If you've got real, real good juicy ink, you might need to stamp off so it's just a little bit lighter. Then I'm going to use Winter Greetings. And I really did enjoy this stamp set because I feel like it's so much more than just Christmas. So this stamp set can carry you all the way through the winter holidays because you've got Winter Greetings, you've got Let It Snow. You do have Make the Season Sparkle, which that does feel a little Christmassy, but could be New Year's too, I reckon. So good morning, everyone. You guys are coming on here. I love it. So I was saying after my retreat, I'm going to be away Thursday through Sunday, and then I'm coming home and getting ready to hop on a plane and go on vacation. So I will probably be leaving you guys for a little bit. I am going to be live on Monday, the 11th, because I have more snowflake cards to show you from another event that I have. So we're doing the monthly creative escape today. This class is $30, and you can add shipping if you need to, if you're not local. And again, it's got half a pack of that gorgeous designer series paper, the gems and the ribbon. 108 projects. So I would not delay because, like I said, I only have a few of these available because that paper is sold out. All right, we're going to add ourselves a cool little bow here. And this is so easy to work with, this ribbon. You can also color it. Now, I'm lefty, so lefties tie bows upside down. Some reason it works out a little bit better for us that way. I don't know, maybe righties do too. You right-handed folks, do you tie your bows upside down? Little tricks we learn along the way. It doesn't want to behave for me today. I actually just put hand lotion on before I started my video because my hands are so dry, and now I'm having a hard time holding on to things. Oh my gosh, yes, they're very slimy, my fingers. Well, make a note to myself. Don't put hand lotion on right before you go to do your video. That's not a good idea because I act like I can't even tie a bow today. All right, come on, slimy fingers. Try again. I kind of was also thinking I shouldn't be doing this because it will make my, I don't want greasy fingerprints on my cardstock either. Okay, that worked a little bit better. I had to do a couple practice runs, right? Get that bow nice and tight. There we are. Fluff it up, make it look pretty. I can mess with that a little bit later, trim it down, but there we go. So there is the gist of our card. And then we can add some of our pretty gems on here. So, oh, okay, this is not even funny now. Maybe I overboarded it with the lotion. Perhaps you put a little too much lotion on there, Brechbill. Not sure what you were thinking. All right. Now just put a couple little pretty gems on here. There we go. So there's card number 1. That's going to drive me crazy. So I am trimming it down. There we go. Beautiful, right? All right, let's do card number 2. Okay. All right, now I did this ahead of time. So I've got a Lost Lagoon base, and I ran the white through the Snowflake embossing folder. Okay, so you can see I did that ahead of time. And this one is actually sold out temporarily at the moment. It is not retiring, but everybody did. Uh-oh, looky there. That whole thing's broken. So I guess, are we done? I don't know. I might try and make it work because there's still some adhesive on there. So let's see if we can do that. I bet this is the one I dropped the other day and I broke the little wheelie. Nope. You're done. It won't roll anymore. I was prepared though, you guys. I was prepared. All right. So while I'm playing around here getting this fixed, what is your favorite color combo for your Christmas cards? Are you a traditional red and green person, or what do you tend to gravitate towards when it comes to doing Christmas cards? What color combo do you like? Because I was really thinking that I am loving this color combo of the grays and the blues. And I know some people love red and green. All right, so we've got our snowflakes on here. And, oh, son of a biscuit. I'm missing a gray piece. I swore I cut that yesterday, but I don't see it, and that is important. So, okay, what I'm going to do is stamp. So this is part of the designer series paper. Okay, so it's got that foil in there. And I'm going to stamp it and give it a couple seconds to dry. So I'm going to ink up, which one am I going to use? I'm going to go with the medium one. The medium one again. What color did I just use? I used gray. So let's give that a quick clean. And I'm going to ink this up and use some Lost Lagoon on here. So you'll kind of see that where the silver is, the ink isn't really going to adhere to it very well. So it kind of gives it like a broken look, maybe I want to say. It's definitely really, really a different look. But I do want to let it have a little bit of drying time. So that will give me a couple seconds to go make this. So we'll let that dry right there. Okay, so can you tell how it kind of like looks like it's a little bit broken because the ink won't stick to the silver, which is kind of a fun look. All right, let me go find that gray piece, and you guys will have to hang out because I can't pause a live video. So hold on. Okay, so sorry about that. Let's see. I did. Okay, I had a good memory today. So now we're going to add these strips right to the center of that, or right in the middle of that, that gray panel. So I do start at the edge. And I have just a little tiny bit of layer showing around there. So I do that edge and then I do the other edge. I like the blues too, Lori. In fact, I'm using navy and olive on some of my cards this time around. And then I like the purples too. So I like to do purple. I'll add some red and green in there, but I feel like it just gets tiresome. We have so many pretty colors. Okay, so we'll add that there. Then we'll do our ribbon. So we'll run a little strip of ribbon right across here. You'll get this whole roll of ribbon. And if you're anything like me, it won't be enough. Like I think I've gone through like 3 or 4 packs or rolls of this ribbon. To stick there, wrap that around the front here. It really is, Corinne. You are so right. It is gorgeous designer paper. I stocked up on it because I had plans. I'm going to put a dimensional right there so that ribbon holds. I had plans to use this for something else. And so I was kind of hoarding the paper a little bit. You guys don't do that, right? You guys aren't paper hoarders, are you? So I was hoarding it. And we're going to go ahead and stamp now. So let's do Let It Snow here. And then it sold out. And I thought, okay, I do have a class planned. So I'll use my own stash and include that in the class. So like I said, not a bunch. I do not have many. I think I'm going to go off topic here for a second. And I'm going to add a gray snowflake, but I want to stamp it off. I want it to be super, super light. Okay, so let's stamp that off. And then I'm just going to stamp a little snowflake. Oh, I dig that. I dig it. I dig it very much. I don't know if you guys can see it very well, but just a pretty little snowflake kind of in the back of that one. So these two are from Nested Essentials. Love that die set. If you don't have it, I'm telling you, ask Santa. Tell Santa you need the Nested Essential dies. You won't be sorry. All right, so we'll add those two together. Then we can put this on our card base. Oh, I'm just noticing. Oh, look at my nice bruise. You guys see that? I have my nice old lady bruise showing today. I should have put some gloves on so I could hide it. All right, there we are. So we've got a lot of dimension on this one. I'm going to do even more again. I'm going to put dimension on this one too. Now keep in mind, sometimes depending on your post office, that might make them mad. So you might have to do a little extra added postage if it gets like too thick. Hello, everyone. We still got some friends popping on. I love this. What? I love it on a Wednesday morning. Early. I know some of you are very early in the morning, and I appreciate that you come have your coffee and hang out with me. All right, this time we're not going to do a bow. We'll just add a little knot because they're a little bit easier to deal with. So tie ourselves a little knot here, a knotty knot. Trim, trim. Bling, bling. I think I'm going to use these up because they're just randomly floating around here. So let's use them. Beautiful. And it just feels so wintry and pretty. Okay, so there's card number 2. We have got 4 cards in this class, and you guys get to make 2 of each card. And when I'm done here, the link will be in the description. So if you want to snatch this class, you'll be able to find the link in the description of the video. Thanks, Lori. I think they're so pretty too. So we've got good old Lost Lagoon again. And then we have Pretty Peacock and Basic White. So let's go ahead and do some stamping. I'm going to do Lost Lagoon, I do believe. What did I do with it? Here we are. So I'm going to start with my big one. So I always like to do the biggest stamp first because then I can always fill it in later with the smaller ones, right? So we've got the big ones. Where is my middle? Okay, that was Lost Lagoon, wasn't it? Yeah. So we'll do a middle one. Medium snowflakes coming up. Then baby snowflake. These are like the 3 bears, yeah? We've got daddy bear, mama bear, and baby bear. So we'll just fill in with baby. You can never have enough. Oh, I can't stop. All right, so we have tons of snowflakes on this one. So we're going to attach that together with the Pretty Peacock. Thank you, everyone. I'm glad you're liking these. It does really grab your attention, these colors, I feel. More ribbon. Can never have enough. Now, I know some of you all might say, hey, I'm a demonstrator. I already have all that stuff. So if you does, I have tutorials. You can just buy the tutorial. You don't even need to purchase the class kit. So if you want the tutorial, you can absolutely grab that one. Grab it as well. And then that would have all the photos and the measurements, all that good stuff that you need, supply lists, so that you can make them yourself. All right. Am I straight? Not really. Okay. Now we're cooking. Add those 2 together. And now we're going to use that fun punch. Perhaps. There it is. Okay. So we've got another nested essential. So let's do it up while we've got that. We'll do our stamping. I'm going to use Make the Season Sparkle on this one. And I'm going to do the same thing we did on that last card with just a little touch of light snowflakes. So that's Lost Lagoon stamped off. Ooh, I got a little excited. Got a little crazy. All right, so there's our sentiment. And where's my puncha? Okay, so this will make a tag topper. This is probably bigger than I need, so I can always trim it down if I need to. But it's 2 inches wide. And you're just going to slide it in there. Oh, did that rock the boat? Give it a punch, and now you have that cool snowflake. So this is called a tag topper punch. It does not punch out the snowflake by itself. It just gives you a little tag topper. So it is going to be longer than I need. So I'm going to just trim off a smidgy. I don't need much. Use that for my guide, right? Then I know. All right, I'm not sure I'm liking this. You guys are bouncing too much. I do have a new setup coming. And I'm hoping that my table is a little bit wobbly. So if you're just tuning in, I had a massive room cleansing this past weekend and just redid my whole studio and everything. And I can't find the thing I normally use for these videos. So I have a tabletop one, but it moves with the table. So I don't know. I'm going to rewatch and see if it's annoying or not. My table is just, it's old and it's a little rickety. Okay, so we'll add that on there. Now, what I did do was I took a little bit of the green glue just to put some color behind this. And so I'm just going to put a couple little dollops of green glue here and add a little tiny strip of Lost Lagoon. So I'm going to show you what it looks like now. Okay, it's totally see-through. There you can see when I do it over the white. And so I just want a little bit of, color to show through there. So just hold that down for a couple secs. And then if there's anything peeking out, you're just going to cut it off and no one will know. So there it is with just a little pop of color. I like that look. All right, add that with some adhesive. I did not put dimensionals on that, but you totally could. And we'll go with a tie again, or, a naughty knot. Okie dokie. We're rolling right along. I've got one more card to show you, and then I'm going to show you something else because this is part of my subscription. So if you don't want to miss out on monthly classes, you can actually do a subscription to my Creative Escape. And that link will be in the video as well. This class will go up a little bit in price next year just because we've had a lot of catalog increases. We've had shipping increases. So I had to do some math and I'm like, okay, it's gotta, I have to increase a little bit next year, but the subscription will stay the same. So you will save a little bit of money if you are a subscriber. Subscribers also get perks along the way. So a lot of times they get a bonus card or a bonus tutorial. And then of course, every 6 months, they get a $25 goodie bag full of stamping stuff. And so I do have the subscription available. So if you're interested in that, you can just message me and let me know, or check out the details in the link. So I'm going to show you the bonus tutorial. Oh, no. Do I want to put that? I kind of thought about that in the center, but I think I'm going to go down here instead. Gems are, dealer choice. You can do wherever you want to put gems. I don't think you can go wrong when you put bling on your cards. Oh, let's do this. Look at that. Yes, perfect. Okay, now I'm going to do it to you too because I like it so much. You get a bling. Okay, I love that. That just really made a lot of difference, didn't it? Huh. Okay. Card number 4. I'm going to close some ink pads before we have a disaster. I don't want a disaster on these beautiful projects that I work so hard on. Okay, this one is easier than you think. That's what I'm going to preface, okay? So here is our project, and it's very, very simple. It's a very clean, just, yeah, it's just got a lot of shimmer to it. So I didn't want to do more ribbon, more gems, like yada, yada. I just wanted to let that paper do its job. All right, so we've got a piece of basic white here, and then we need 2 pieces of the DSP, and we're going to cut them at the same time. So there's that. Let's do our stamping while we can. That's the 2 3/8 circle punch, and then I have a stylish shape circle. You can tell I'm used to filming over here. So normally this is where my camera is. Today it's here. So I'm a little off base today. A little off base. Would not be the first time. How about it? We're going to do that big one. Daddy Bear is going to get done in some mocha slate. There we are. And then we'll do the sentiment in a pretty peacock. Make the season sparkle. That's what we're going to do today. That's what we should aim to do all year long, is make it sparkle. All right, so that's good. We'll let that have a second to gel, and we'll get out our paper trimmer and our 2 pieces of DSP. So when you do these 2 pieces, you're actually going to be able to make 2 cards. They're just going to be opposite, right? So we're going to do a corner to corner cut. So we line them up, and we're going to go, I'm hoping I remember how to do this. I made this weeks and weeks ago, and then I did not refresh my memory. So we'll see what happens. That is not quite, I might do a little trim on this guy. 5 1/4. Are you a little shorter maybe? I do want them to be exactly the same. So you need a tiny nip right there, I think. And this paper is very thin. It's only one-sided. So this is not gilt paper. The gilt paper is the one that's double-sided, and then you feel so bad you don't know which side to use because you have to cover one up. This one's not, so it's single-sided. So what I'm doing is putting corner to corner, and I'm going to cut. Now, one thing that I like to do when I'm cutting paper is I like to start in the middle or on the paper instead of trying to run that blade into the corner, because sometimes it wants to catch. So I like to start here and run it up and then come back down. Okay, so now we're going to take this amazing Post-it note tape, and you don't need much. Perhaps washi would work well if you don't have Post-it note tape. You don't have to have it, but what you need is something that's not going to tear your paper when you pull it off. Okay, because what we're doing now is we're going to keep these together, and I'm going to keep them together. Keep them together. Keep repeating it so they listen to you. And I'm going to tape them down. Okay, so that way when I go to cut, nothing's going to shift. You are going to cut through your paper, but MBD, right? No big deal. Oh, you little jerk. You came right out, and I did not want you to do that. All right, so we're going to do it separate, right? We're going to do them both this way. You don't have to cut them at the same time. Now that I'm thinking about it, I don't think I cut them at the same time for that exact reason. So make sure they're lined up. Ta-da. Okay. So I'm thinking washi would work just fine. So now you're going to do the exact same thing on this side. Is the opposite, right? So corner to corner, run that through. So that's a set. And then this will be the next one. So corner to corner. No need to measure. Okay, everybody with me so far? Alrighty, so now you're just going to decide which ones go where. So you're going to carefully take those tapes off. Okay. All right, so you're going to have this and this. And this and this. Okay, so now if you wanted it to look like that and just use the same one, you absolutely could. I told you you needed 2 pieces, and that's just because I like to, I like the look of having 2 separate patterns, right? Okay, but this will make you 2 cards. Okay, I think I'm feeling green glue. Because it allows a little bit of movement. Okay, so I can put that right here. This one will come here, here, and here. Okay, so now you can see how this is your second one. It's just opposite. So 2 birds, 1 stone. Love that, right? Same amount of work, 2 projects. All right, so the next thing is just to do the glue. And like I said, green glue I like for this because you have a little time to like shift. Shift and slide, right, with the green glue. And you don't need a ton. Dot, dot, not a lot, right, kids? A thin line will do it. All right, so which card is your favorite out of all 4 of these? Okay, slide, you need to slide to the left. There we go. I'll show them to you again here in a second. And then you tell me which one you like the most. Okay, there we are. Now these are ready to come on. So if they're not quite met up in the middle, no worries, because you're going to cover it with your circle. So no biggie. Dimensionals on that, and then this one gets glued flat. All righty, ta-da! All right, so let's take a look at these cards here and see what all we made and what comes in this class. So it's a 4-card class. So you've got 1, 2, 3, 4. Again, I'm off my camera. So which one is your favorite? I know which one's my favorite, but you tell me. So this will be 1, 2, 3, or 4. Can we see all 4? I'm having a hard time with my view. All right, 1, 2, 3, or 4. Tell me your favorite. Then I mentioned to you guys, if you're a subscriber, you are going to get a bonus tutorial, and this is the bonus card. Okay, so this one is this. You will not have the supplies. You will have this as part of your tutorial. Okay, and I'll show you. And then again, of course, I don't. Oh, I do have it. I did want to make it, and then I thought I forgot, but I think I do. I'm turning away from the camera when I talk. That's a rookie mistake. Let me look here for my supplies because I wanted to show you how I did that. Sugar. Oh. Yes. Oh, hopefully you guys didn't leave. I totally put this in a different place, and I thought I want to share this with them because it's such a fun project. Okay, so you're going to use that designer series paper that comes as part of your kit, right? Okay, so it's this one. And you're going to stamp Make the Season Sparkle down at the bottom. Okay, I'm not going to go through everything. I'm just going to show you these cool snowflakes. So I'm looking to see, oh, 2, the last one. My favorite's 3. I'll show you my favorite one. This one's my favorite one. I think this was number 4 when I laid them out. I like that one. I don't know. I do like them all. I was just really happy with the color combo. Okay, so let's show you how to do these squares because it's pretty cool. Now, here's one thing that I did. I used the glimmer paper. This is the new 3-pack glimmer paper. It's an online exclusive. Can you guys see how gorgeous this is? It comes with purple, Highland Heather, Pretty Peacock, and Petal Pink glimmer. It's a big 12 by 12 pack. So this one is just cardstock, but I did also have so it could mount on that glitter and be super, super sparkly. All right, so let me show you how to do these real quick. What am I looking for? This. Okay, so with this snowflake set, it comes with 2. It comes with an inside and an outside, right? So this one's nice and detailed. This one is the inside. It's kind of like a shadow. So what I did with this one, let's stamp on a piece of paper just so I don't mess up my mat too much. I used Pretty Peacock and I stamped the outline first, or the detail. And I did go off of the paper. My Pretty Peacock needs some ink, I do feel. Okay, so do all 4 of those first. If you want to put them smack in the center, please do. It's your project. Okay, so now we're going to take this like shadowy center. Okay, so can you see how that looks now with just the outline? And that's fine. That's just as pretty. But wait till you see what changes when you add this. So I'm going to stamp off so it's 1 shade lighter. And then I'm going to test my eyeballs to line this shadow up over top of my snowflake. Okay, so now look at it. Look at it, Linda. Look at the difference. So it looks really cool, like you colored it. Okay, so that's what I wanted to show you. I'm going to go ahead and do the other ones, but I'm not going to put the card together because you'll get that in your tutorial. Plus, I've been on way too long and talked way too much, and you guys are probably all asleep right now. And I need to get to the grocery store and to the bank to pick up all kinds of stuff to go on my retreat. Oh, look what I just did. What a mess, lady. It's all right. I have a baby wipe. So as I was saying, I'll be back Sunday night and I will be live at 10 a.m. Monday morning Eastern time, Facebook and YouTube, to share another set of snowflake projects for you. So mark your calendar, mark your calendars, come join me Monday morning. And then I am going to head out of town. I'm going to go away until the 20th of December. Me and my farmer, we're leaving this joint. Okay, so there we are. And there, if you want to put it on the pretty sparkle paper, but this would be the end game right there. Okay, so that's what I have for you guys. Don't forget, you can look in the description of the video so that you can find the link if you want to take this class. And I don't have many. I have a very, very limited amount. Once the class is sold out, it's sold out. But if you're a subscriber, you are getting the class. Not a problem. I had supplies for you guys before that paper sold out. So it is including the Snowflake Magic, the gems, the ribbon, and then eight projects. All right, everyone. Thanks so much for joining me and hanging out with me and listening to me ramble for the day. I hope you guys have a wonderful day, wonderful weekend. Don't forget to come back and join me on Monday at 10 a.m. Eastern. And I'll see you then. Bye, everyone.